Hey you guys, PJD here. I'm so distraught that I just accidentally deleted all the footage on my camera. Not happy, but anyway, oh, I think because I went to a wedding and I had the footage on here. I think I backed that all up though. Okay, so if I did that, it's not bad. All right, moving on. Sorry, now I'm just all twisted up. Let me just do, and this is going to be more than a what's new this week, because what I actually did is I included kind of a review of two things, but now I have to do them all over again. So anyway, here's Camille Rose. Let me just start off with this. The Curl Maker. This is not a review. I'm just showing you, like, this is one of the products that I got from her. This is the what it looks like, and I'll do the whole consistency and whole deal and how much it costs and where I got it from. You can check out the ingredients now if you'd like, though. I'll do that during the full review, but this is their curl maker, and it's supposed to give you, like, curls. Okay, and as you know, I always describe my hair type as XYZ, so I have some tightly coiled hair. Let's see in a future video what this has done for me, or what it attempted to do. So we'll see. And don't think that was a preview to the review, because it's not that I think this didn't work necessarily. Anywho, I also got from Camille Rose the Camille Rose Naturals Curl Love. It's the moisture milk, rice milk, and marshmallow oil. It says it's for loves all curl types and textures, and of course, it's made with love. It always cracks me up when I see that on labels. Anyhow, okay, so those are the two products there. This that I have going on in the background is just the demo that I want to do for another product that comes in the what's new this week. What you will see also in this video is a review of these little babies in Europe called the Apocalypse, but here in the US they're referred to as Show Off. These lip lacquers, as it says right here, lip lacquer from Rimmel. Okay, so I got these 4 colors. You're going to see lip swatches as well as hand swatches. I also got, I forgot to show this in the last What's New This Week video that I did. I hate this pretty much. It's CoverGirl. It's their Flamed Out mascara. I don't know. I think the tubing, the packaging got me to purchase it, because I usually don't buy mascaras with this type of brush. This is the brush that's kind of like, sorry if I'm talking too close, if I'm too close to the mic, but this is the type of brush that's more like a hairbrush brush. I like the ones that are more prickly and it's sharper. Those tend to grab my lashes really, really well and give me great lashes. This one is almost like it's tickling my lashes, like it really doesn't do much, like it can't get in there, like it's too thick or something. I don't know. Not the formula, but the brush. I don't like the brush, and I can't really get to see what the formula is like because the brush stinks, if you know what I mean. So anyway, this was by CoverGirl. I got it from, I think, CVS, so that's of no consequence. I did get also this mascara because I've seen it on so many people, and Expensive Pink by MAC, and it looks great on so many people. See, it's kind of like this strange light that way. It's yeah, like this shimmery kind of goodness. Let me, yeah, like that. So it's not like a pink, don't think of like a hot pink, but it almost is like a iridescent pink, like it's gold and pink mixed together. Yeah, see how it looks like goldish? Wait. So this is Expensive Pink by MAC. Pink. All right, next up. Oh, loving this. This is Milani number 29 in Teddy Bear. I heard a lot about this color, and it's a really great nude, at least for me. So there we go. You'll see this swatched on my lips as well. Let me just, okay. And let me swatch it. See that? It's like perfecto. I like it very, very much. And I don't know, is it just me, or does your teddy bear smell like Now and Laters? Not a specific flavor either, just like the general scent. I don't know, but I like the scent of it. And I don't know if that's all Milani lip products, because I actually don't own any other Milani lip products other than Teddy Bear. But this formula is very, very creamy. And when I do the swatches, I'll swatch this one too so you can see it. I had previously purchased, where is it? Half and Half from MAC. And I know I showed this in my last What's New This Week, is because this is what I was hoping Half and Half would be. But Teddy Bear actually hits the mark. As you can see, Half and Half is lighter. I still like the shade, but for Half and Half on me, I need to use a lip liner. Otherwise, for me, I don't think it looks good. But yeah, Teddy Bear is much better for me. Let me just show you those two side by side. So Teddy Bear and Half and Half. Next up, before I get to the swatches and whatnot, oh, I got this. Okay, I went to Sephora because I was actually going to get just the sample. I reported this on Instagram last week. I was on a mission just for the sample. That's it. And they didn't have, can you imagine this? A Sephora without any of the sample containers? They said the shipment of those sample containers was coming in that night. But she still went around looking to see if she could find something to hold it in. They had nothing. And of course, I wasn't like going to carry it in something ridiculous, like something with no lid or whatever, and travel home and have it spill in my purse or something. So anyway, so she said, we do have the travel size though. And I thought, yeah, okay, I'll do that, because this was only $19. And this is a Glam Glow Youth Mud. If you look on Sephora, there are two types of this Glam Glow mask. One is in the black jar. This is kind of for regular skin. The one in the white jar is really for acne prone skin, because what it's supposed to do is really get your skin to purge itself of all of the stuff that's going on inside of your pores. And what people have reported, those who have used the white one, is that they get breakouts almost not immediately, but soon after, because it's like it's bringing everything to the surface, like their blackheads, all that stuff will like come to the surface, and they really like it. Now, for me, because I don't have acne prone skin, I'll get like an occasional breakout or whatever, but nothing where I feel like I need medication or whatever. So I went with this one. Also because they didn't have the other one, the white one, in travel size, because the white one was really the one that was on my mind. Not because it was for acne prone skin, but it looks so cool. If you go on the Sephora website, it actually, and let me just open this up so you can see what it looks like. It actually, this is an exfoliating one as well, because it has these like little beads or something in there. You do feel them. This is not the review, again, just so What's New This Week, but this is what it looks like. The white one like turns black over like your clogged pores and stuff. So I love stuff that's cool. Oops. Yeah, so that's it. Really small sample size, as you can see. And people were reporting that, oh, it smells so good. Like, come on. It doesn't smell that good. It's okay. I guess it smells better than other mud masks, maybe. But, you know, whatever. Don't buy it for the scent, is what I'm saying. But yeah, Glam Glow. I used it last Friday. It seemed okay. I wasn't going crazy over it, so we'll see. Next up, Solid, which is a beauty blender cleanser. I don't have a beauty blender. This is why I have this here. I want to do a demo. I have my Sephora brand little sponge, which clearly needs to be cleaned, and I'm going to show you why this is better than using like your facial wash soap or something like that. This one is called, as I mentioned in my last What's New This Week, The Perfectionist by Sephora brand. Oh, side note, Instagram has video now. What do you guys think about that? Definitely I'll put my Instagram name in the description box. I think that's where I'm going to start doing my lip of the days. I think I'll start doing it there. Not sure yet, but I'm thinking I will. Okay, for some odd reason, I think that ended my What's New This Week. So let me get to this demo. And the reason I bought this over here, slide baby slide. Oh, first of all, let me just say this. I like that the Perfectionist comes with this little, like a suction cup, so never lose it, right? Just stick it onto your dresser or wherever you keep your makeup stuff, and it fits in here. It looks almost like the Peep candy that people eat. Okay, now let me show you this. See how it doesn't exactly touch the bottom? That's because it's dry now, right? There's no dampness in it. It can pull very easily and just like pop it down and it falls out of its slot. But when it's expanded, meaning once you have it in water, this bad boy becomes a little chunky monkey. So normally you would keep this under your sink, your faucet, and just let it run over here, but I'm just trying to do this all right here. Okay, see it's getting fatter. Can you tell? Yes, it's getting fatter. Suck up the water, baby. So you're supposed to basically put this sponge, make water fall all over it. The sponge will absorb the water. Obviously, you squeeze it out. And then you, when you're done, of course, you put it back in your little thing and see how now it's like touching the bottom fully on its own. You can't like, well, you can press and get it out of its slot, but it's just, it fits more snugly than it did previously because it's more in an expanded form. Anyhow, this is what I was trying to do to avoid having to buy a specific cleaner for this sponge. I was using my facial wash, Perricone MD. By the way, oh my gosh, when I ran out of this the other day, I went to my backup because I have backups. So I went to my backup and I went to the bathroom and I noticed when I took it out of the box that some of the product was on the outside and I'm like, oh, what's going on? So I went to wash it off, and just as I was going to put it on my counter, the entire bottom fell out. So of course I lost all the product. Thankfully it fell almost over the garbage can. So really I had nothing really to clean up, but I could not believe it. So either, I don't think it came like that from Sephora, who knows? But at some point the thing fell. And so what I'm saying here is, I say all that to say, if you're buying it in store, take a peek before you exit the store and just make sure, because who knows, maybe a customer did drop it on the ground and I never opened the box to see until the day I needed it, and then I saw that it was messed up. But it was so long ago and I don't have the receipt and whatever, who cares? So I just bought another one. I was able to salvage some of it because some of the product fell on my hand. This is a new bottle right here, so I'm just trying to show you what I was doing initially, thinking that I could clean this sponge. Okay, is I was putting my facial wash. I said, oh, this will be perfect. I'm not going to buy any specialty thing. And clearly I didn't think this fully out because it's in its own thing. But as you can see, okay, it got some of it out, right? Yeah, it got some. The water is now turning a little brown. I have another container here. So maybe I should do a squeeze out in here. Well, yeah. Okay, anyway. So it got some of it out, right? But if I were to keep going, just take my word for it, it's not going to get everything out, right? Just trust me. I've done this enough times trying to avoid buying an actual product to clean it. Why was I being so cheap? I don't know. Oh, side note, as I'm showing you this product, I'm opening this up. I told myself I was not going to buy another BB cream. Oh, all you have to do is, of course, you don't want your soap to fall in water. So you just wet your beauty blender or your sponge. Get rid of the excess water. It's still damp. And just rub it on the soap itself. The Beauty Blender Cleanser soap. And see, oh, you can already see like the makeup is coming off there. And then I'm going to put it back in water and clean it off. And you'll see it's going to make this like new. Like new. But anyway, so see, I do so many side stories and then I forget what I was saying. Actually, let me put a new thing of water in here. Okay, so here's a little thing of clean water. You, of course, right, so you'll just scrub this all over the soap and try to get it all, some soap on the areas that need to be cleaned. And okay, that's that. Yeah, I can kind of see, you may even be, look, see how the soap is just kind of pouring out of here. Let me put it in this one. Better, getting much better. And again, just continue following this process, and you just want to make sure that your soap remains dry. Like after you finish with your beauty blender or your whatever sponge you're using, that your soap is dried off, right? So make sure that you keep the soap dry so that while it's not in use, it's not sitting there melting away in its container. Okay, so look at that. I can see that the soap is like really, really, really on it now. Yeah, I can like squeeze some of the dirt out. But let me put this back in its little clean container, which now the water is kind of, not kind of, it's turning brown too. But can you see like this shade of yellow that's turning again? And I see there are clearly some more areas that need to be cleaned off, but look at that. Can you not see the improvement? So much better. Let me take some additional water, some clean water. It's just pouring out of here. Yeah. I need to clean the tail a little bit more. And yeah, and this is how you're going to keep your sponge really clean. Okay, this is what I was telling you. Remember how I said I was not going to buy any more BB creams? Okay. Well, why did I have to receive an email from Black Up Cosmetics that shows that they have a BB cream? Actually, theirs is a CC. So they have a CC cream on the market now. It's 39 bucks. If you know of anywhere in the US where you can buy Black Up Cosmetics in store, please let me know. Or even look at this, almost entirely clean, and the soap is kind of still spilling out of here, so I still need to run this under my faucet. That water's not clean anymore, but let me just show you. Look at that. Look at that. So much better than it was originally, right? And again, I can tell you so much more soap is still in here. I can feel it. But look how much cleaner it is, and I still have some more work to do with the tail. But again, soap is in here. It just needs to be in fresh water, and this will come right out. But yeah, this is lovely. Works like a charm. I'm going to actually run this under clean water in the sink so that I can restore this fully. Let me do that actually now, and I'll be right back. Now that that fail of a demo is over, all I did not apply any more soap to it since you've last seen me on camera. All I did was wash the remaining soap out of my sponge by putting it under the faucet, and look, good as new. Look how clean that looks. Again, this one is the Perfectionist by Sephora, and it costs 12 bucks. I've had it since you saw it in my What's New This Week video, which was, I don't know, 2 weeks ago or a week ago. Look, some soap is still coming out actually, so I should probably run that through again. But yeah, this Beauty Blender cleanser works like a charm. So yeah, if you want to get some of that. It comes also, because you may hear some rattling, let me just show you this. It comes with this little like tray that I'm certain you can use for drying if you just want to kind of let it air dry. But I just kind of wipe off the soap with a dry tissue or something and put it back in, and make sure the container is dry on the inside too, and it will get your sponge like new as well. So here we go. Look, baby is back home. Okay, great. So now the next thing that I wanted to get to before I close off this video is the Apocalypse swatches. Yeah. And the Milani switch too, if I can. This is actually showing it off pretty good, the colors. I know it's going to be better when I put them on my lips because I'm going to adjust the lighting a bit. Just the lighting. Just adjust the lighting a bit. But yeah, that's pretty much it. But let me show you the ones that I picked up. This is Show Off. This was actually the first one that I purchased. As you can see here, these are lip lacquers. They're not lipsticks. They're not lip glosses. They're lip lacquers. So think of a lip lacquer as pretty much a creamy, melted down version of a lipstick, but with some gloss thrown in there too, meaning the shine of a gloss. So the first one that I got was Stellar. Now, what I'm going to tell you about Stellar is I thought it was going to be Luxembourg from NARS, which you guys know I love, in creamy formation. It's a totally different color. Let me just swatch this right here, and I'll talk about the applicator in a second. Look at that. Way too hot pink or whatever that is for me, so it's not the way I thought it was going to appear. My eyes deceived me, but this is Stellar. But what made me keep coming back, because obviously I bought 3 more and this happened on a separate occasion, it's the formula. The formula, look at this, wait, let me, creamy. Can you see that? And this costs $4.99. I purchased mine from Walgreens, but this is a Rimmel product, so I'm sure wherever Rimmel is sold, you'll be able to find this. Next one I got was Galaxy, and you may be able to see these little sparkly things that will make you think like glitter or some sort of sparkle is in here, which obviously it has something in there, but it doesn't show up on your lips in that way, and it certainly doesn't feel gritty. However, when I first filmed this video, because I told you I deleted the footage accidentally, when I was wiping it off from after each swatch, you did see these like little speckles on my lip, but it's something that you totally don't feel. Anyway, this is Galaxy. Look at that kind of purple. A mauvey, little light purple, kind of baby lavender situation going on. Alright, so that's Galaxy. This one right here is Lightyear. I love it. This is like a perfect nude. Look at that shade of brown. Love that. It's like a teddy bear, which I already showed you from Milani. It's kind of like that for me. Okay, and the last one, which is so appropriately named, this right here, you're looking at Big Bang. This is a red, a blue-based red, creamy and pretty. Look at that. I know, right? Pretty, pretty, pretty. Okay, now, since it left that little hole right there, let's talk about this applicator. Now, it would look like a typical, let me move in a little closer, applicator that you see with some of these products, right? However, if you look at it closely, you see it's kind of at an angle right here. And when you flip it over, you see there's a bit of an indentation. And in there, it holds like a dollop of product. So I'm not sure why they designed it that way. And the tip kind of comes to a point, which is great if you want to outline your lips and get a really straight, pretty line. And then hold it flat to spread it across the base of your lip. So it's a really neat applicator. I like it very much. The formula, super creamy, no bumps and ridges in it at all. Did I mention this, that I think I'm going to do lip of the days on Instagram? I think I did. Forgive me, I'm getting old and I recorded this again, so I'm not sure what I said when. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about that. Anyway, yeah, so here are the colors, and now check them out on my lips, starting right now. Alright, so here we go. Here are my lips. I think you've seen them before, but I just wanted you to see kind of the color of my lips before I start swatching this, as well as this beauty mark, which you may not be able to see too well on my lip, but you'll be able to tell how opaque or not this product is based on how well it covers it. So that's something you can look out for. Alright, so here we go. The first up, from Show Off by Rimmel, this lip lacquer, will be Stellar. Wait till you see this. Okay, because if the hand swatch didn't show you what the color was like. Yeah, see that hot pinkness? Okie dokie. And I put this on Instagram when I first got it because I bought it and I was like, what? No thanks. I have not put it back in the tube. As you can see, this is how much product is actually on it. And still not back in the tube. It's right here. And this is what I was talking about when I say you can kind of like, and sorry, I'm looking through the viewfinder, so ignore my awkwardness here. But if you want to line it up, kind of course, don't do what I just did, because that was totally sloppy, but look, still not putting it back in the tube. This is how much product I get in one application. You can kind of see the beauty mark still a little right there, but you know, whatever. But yeah, this color, I couldn't do. Not for me. I mix it with purples and stuff now, so I'll get to finish this up that way, but now I'm sticking it back in the tube. Just to show you that if you want to build it up, for those of you who want to do that, you can. Okay, now the other thing that you may notice, see how it's creamy and it's great, but if I wanted to be a really, really big stickler here, see how it looks like spacey, like it settles in some places better than it did in others. Because I can see kind of the line, like my lip right there, like it didn't get as much color as the other pieces. So I guess it's falling into lines and spaces. But again, that's if I want to be a stickler. But I think it looks really good. Not the color, but just mean the formula. And it feels really good, and the application is pretty good too. And just keep in mind that I'm doing this on my camera. So now I'm just going to take this off with one of my little Yes to Carrots Correct and Repair Brightening Facial Towelettes, which I've shown in a previous What's New this week. So I'm going to take this off, not to gross you out. I'll take it off camera, and then I'll come back and swatch the rest. So you saw Stellar, and up next we're going to go with Lightyear. Boom, which is the one that I told you is like a really good match for my lips. Look at that. Almost like I put nothing on, yet I did. Here's the top not done, the bottom done. Haven't stuck it back in the tube, and here we go. Of course you would apply yours much better than this, but yeah. There we go. And again, you do see a little of the beauty mark right there, but yeah. So this is Lightyear. On my lips. Alright, now here's Galaxy. Again, look at that. Like just a nice little mauvey, but not too much color. First time I'm doing it on this camera through the viewfinder, so don't judge me, but I promise I don't walk out of my house looking like Baby Jane, if you've ever seen that movie. Alright, so here we go. Galaxy. One coat. Let me dip it back in, get a little more. For those of you who want to build it up. It's pretty much what you're looking at. Let's try 3. I'm just curious. I haven't done 3. Oops. Yeah. Yeah, maybe it starts to get a little too creamy there, but yeah, so you can build this up. That's actually not bad for 3 coats. Yeah, no, and you can still kind of see the beauty mark a little bit. But yeah, that's Galaxy. And oh, hello, how did I forget to say that this is not sticky? Not sticky. All right, so I'm going to take this off and put on Big Red. Okay, before I put on the next one, this is what I wanted to show you. I said the sparklies in the little tube, like for Galaxy. And it's also in Lightyear. See how it looks a little sparkly? You don't feel it in the formula, but I told you when you take it off, look at that. See, can you see the like little sparkles up here? So again, you don't feel it and it doesn't feel gritty. It's just that I can see it. So yeah, see them, see them, see them? Well, hopefully you see them. Yeah, I don't see those sparkles in the Big Red one though. So it's just a red creamy formula. All right, anyway, so this is the red one from Show Off, Rimmel Lip Lacquer, and this one is in Big Bang. And watch this bang. Okay, I just pulled it out of the tube. You see that special applicator right there. And now let's put it on the lips. Ooh, child. Look at that. Creamy as all, I don't know what. Creamy. Oh, look at that. Again, not going back in the tube. I'm going to bring it on up. Sorry. And it's like this little hole right here is storing more product for me. So again, haven't gone back in, but let me just rub together, which I know people say, oh, don't rub together, whatever. Look at that. Again, here's the applicator, still hasn't gone back in. This is Big Bang, which I think is a winner from Rimmel. So if you're looking for a nice blue-based red, as you can see, it's now going up the side of my face. But if you're looking for a nice blue-based red that's creamy and you don't want to do the matte thing. Sorry, the camera's like crooked. And you don't want to do the matte thing, check this out. I like. Okay, now I just feel like playing in front of the camera. So, okay, now that I have you here kind of held captive, not that you can't press the off button, you can, but this is Half and Half by MAC. And you're going to see what I was talking about in terms of not wearing it on its own. Look at that. Too light, right? Yeah, so I think the color itself is cute, but when I put it on my lips, it becomes a big fail, which is why I then need to use Espresso NYX lip liner to really make this work. Or I'll use Mahogany from MAC, either way. And you'll see how this will, normally I put on the lip liner first. You're going to see how this will transform it, because I actually then do a little blend, blend, blend. And see how that kind of made it more normal. Yeah. So then it just kind of looks normal. And it looks like a much better nude for me. So then Half and Half on its own. So that's that. Whereas if I were to use Teddy Bear, see, this is Half and Half with the NYX lip liner. If I do Teddy Bear right now, no lip liner, no nothing. Look at that. See, it's like just my lips or whatever. But anyway, this is super nice. I like them all. Oh, let me do this. Thanks for watching, you guys. Really appreciate it. I'm thinking that I may get that CC cream from Black Up Cosmetics. Someone stop me.